Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson, that's Nathan Fox. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Jacob.
Jacob says, good morning, LSAT Demon team. Since I have bought into the Demon's idea that you must value accuracy over speed, I find myself on practice tests and timed sections not getting to anywhere between 5 to 10 questions a section. What should I do with those questions? Should I keep them in reserve for when I eventually complete all the sections and questions that are provided? Do those questions which the Demon knows I guessed on get put into my vault of questions in the drilling category? Best wishes, Jacob.
No, they don't get put into drilling. They're just kept in practice. I think most people, when they finish a section, if you have questions that you didn't get to, you can do them in review.
Sure. So just do them at your leisure if you want. Take all the time in the world to attempt them. If you get them right, great. If you miss it or if you struggle with it at all, you should still be watching our videos, reading our written explanations, using the ask button if necessary. You can learn just as much from those questions as from the ones that you did during the timed section. But depending on your level, if you're not finishing 15 questions or 10 questions, maybe some of the ones at the end are going to be kind of over your head anyway at this point. And it might be more efficient not to do those questions, but just to review the ones that you actually had time for and struggled with.
Yeah. And this is why I think if you're getting a lot of questions wrong, if you're only getting to 5 to 10 questions, I know that Jacob here is talking about not getting to those last questions, but I'm saying if you can only do 5 questions in a section or 10 questions, then you should probably be doing more drilling than time sections so that you get more exposure to those easier questions.
Yeah. But that's not Jacob's problem, right? Jacob's doing 15 to 20 questions per section and just saying, okay, so what do I do with the 5 to 10 that I've got left over? I would say just, do them untimed. And also, Jacob and everybody else, don't worry so much about saving questions. You really don't have to micromanage it. If the thing that you do wrong is people who do tons and tons of questions, tons and tons of sections, and don't really review, that's wasting questions. But worrying about, okay, well, I have to not touch these tests so that I could use them for diagnostics, or I got to make sure I do those 5 questions at the end of the section because otherwise I'll be wasting them. Who cares really? We have so many practice tests, right? We've got thousands of questions. And if people would just learn the lessons that they need to learn from each one of the questions that they've actually attempted, they would not need to get to anywhere close to all of the questions that we have, which again is thousands of them.
Yeah.
Right.
At the same time, if I were in Jacob's shoes and I did a time section and then I had 5 or 10 left, they're great questions, right?
They're real questions.
They're real questions. They're hard questions. And you don't need to do them in a particular format, either sections or drilling. You can just do them then and review them.
You might as well go ahead and do them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
I think that's it. Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.